Hi, everybody. My name is John Palmer with Patriot Vision Industries, a Florida-based company which sells worldwide. That's right, all over the globe. We manufacture what we sell, we service what we sell, and it's a family business. Started over 30 years ago, right out of college. My family, Charles, Robert, John, Peggy, and myself, are all in the business, and our customers become part of our family too. So we extend from our family to your family. For those of you who are not aware of the assistive technology devices that we manufacture here at Patriot Vision Industries, I'm going to help demonstrate them to you so that you can become more aware of what we do. So, without further ado, I'll start with, to my right, the Patriot Pro. The Patriot Pro is the world's first iOS approved video magnifying reading machine all in one. What we do is we take the top of the line iPad Pro and Apple hardware. We put our software that is centric to the actual iPad Pro, and we built a custom stand out of composite graphite and aluminum powder coat, so it's durable. So how it works is you can take your device to classroom, use it at home, use it while at the hotel or wherever you may be. Think about this. I'm holding a video magnifier, a full-fledged computer, and an OCR, optical character recognition, text-to-speech reading machine. Less than an inch thick, and I'm holding it up over my head with a finger. One finger. This right here has changed and revolutionized this industry, because we figured, why not partner with Apple and let's get the job done. Students, when selecting this device, they have the ability to have an all-in-one integrated solution that's in harmony and in orchestra, I should say, with their iOS product, like their iPhone, for instance. We launch our custom app, and we create a very sophisticated video magnifying high contrast device. We're harnessing and harvesting the horsepower of that camera, that retina display. If I tap it with two fingers, I could change the level of color saturation, block out all color, it's essentially black and white, reverse, which is very interesting. That's a feature that would be good if you have perhaps RP, retinitis pigmentosa, or glaucoma. Even with macular degeneration, some people prefer that. The yellow if the white's too harsh, and some other selectable colors, just at the tap of two-finger gesture. Magnification, well, we've got that right there, pinch to zoom. This is live pinch to zoom. And this is my business card here under here. It could be your textbooks, it could be your mail, it could be your bank statement, it could be the newspaper, right here. Magnification under here would allow you with this stand to sign your check, to do the paperwork necessary to fill in forms. In fact, due to the way we design the stand, our customers have told us the screen's closer to my eye, and that's much better. That focal length is very critical. I'll make an analogy. With a visual impairment of 200, let's say, legally blind, let's say 2200, it's about a 10-fold difference than 20/20. So what I could see at 20 feet, someone would see it maybe at 200 feet away that same way if they're legally blind. They'd have to be closer. Closer the better. We know that this is our world, so to speak, with the visually impaired. So by having the screen closer to your eye, it makes it for a better use. It's better functionality. Better than that, too, is having it so that your posture's correct, because this can be articulated and angled. That pantoscopic tilt has created the perfect ergonomic solution for your needs. And to be able to just take an image like this, whether it's magnified and just tap a button on the screen, it's our exclusive read feature, where we turn this into a reading machine.
Nifine 3 Heg equals John D. Palma F and America President.
I'm going to pause it. I'm going to reduce the magnification. And I'm going to point my finger to where I want it to read. And then just tap the screen
Product
to pause
for
or
your
to
vision.
play.
jpamerflba.com www.magnifyingamerica.
I'm going to pause. So we can actually perform that functionality as well. And then here we go. When we're done with all this, we have a full-fledged iPad Pro waiting to handle all your email, your connectivity, talk to Siri, and so forth and so on. So by combining essentially sort of the functionality of like a video magnifier with the functionality of like a reader and a computer, and having it worldwide available, connected to Wi-Fi. It'll work without the Wi-Fi connection for what we designed it to be, your accessibility device for magnification, for text-to-speech. No Wi-Fi needed. But with Wi-Fi, you'll get your email and everything else on the internet. So that's the Patriot Pro. Moving right next to the Patriot Pro is the Patriot VRM. Video magnifier, reading machine, and multimedia player. It's Android based. So, hey, we love them both. If you are an Android fan and you just say, well, you know, my Android phone, my Android tablet, my Android, well, guess what? We have this available in a 10-inch or in a 12-inch version. Same collapsible design to fold out, fold in, and can be used functionality-wise, just like the Patriot Pro. But Android. Okay? Over here to my right is the Patriot Titan. Now this is a more conventional machine that you'll find very popular amongst a lot of the senior community with age-related macular degeneration. It's pretty much the largest bulk of the reason for vision loss is age-related macular degeneration. And the way this works is you can reverse the polarity in the colors, you can change the size. It's easy to use. Just place your document underneath. In this case, it's my business card here. And it shows up on the screen. Very useful device. For those of you who are interested in a video magnifier that's a no-nonsense approach to getting the job done, a traditional, more conventional desktop video magnifier like the Patriot Titan might be the answer just for you. Front and center here is the Patriot Viewpoint. Now, a wearable technology that encompasses the magnification and the text-to-speech. The way we designed this one was we wanted everything to be easy to use. I cannot emphasize how genius it is, the easier it is for it to be used. The way this works is it's a headset that's worn. It has a 3-point harness, Velcro. You adjust the top, the left, and the right. On the side is a trackpad. The whole side is essentially a control. With one finger, you could swipe forward, and it zooms in. Incredibly powerful. Swipe back, it zooms out. incredibly wide. Swipe up, it takes 8 p.m., makes it like 4 p.m. In other words, turns night to day. Swipe down, it decreases the brightness, increases the contrast. Up, down, forward, backward, essentially is it. There are two buttons above it. One is to change colors, like you've seen demonstrated prior over here. You can change white on black, black on white, full color. And the other one to do the text-to-speech, like we did in our Patriot Pro. So, yes, you could have a reading wearable with a video magnifying power wearable and control it with the tip of your finger. We also have voice commands. So we gave it a wake-up word, which is Patriot. I'm going to turn it on. The power button's right on top here. When you press the power button for just a couple seconds, it'll vibrate. It'll make a hum sound when it's launching. And just so you know, there are two buttons for volume, up and down, because as I said earlier, it will read out loud to you. I'm going to place it on my head. When I'm looking through it, I'm going to adjust it and make it a little bit tighter, okay? There's a warning message, and that warning message is to not drive with it. Got that? It's a safety thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the side over here, and every time I flick forward, you might hear this click. It's a nice audio cue for us training to let us know you're flicking it properly. That's a good word for it. Flick it back, forward. So let me describe what I'm seeing. I'm seeing 20 feet away, right up front and center by my nose. That's right. So it takes your vision that you have, however limited that vision is. You can tell me it's 1%. Someone told me the other day, I have 20 over 2,000 vision. Guess what? You can use this. And it brightens it. Watching TV, live entertainment and sports, any type of nature, going out your backyard, watching the birds, the squirrels. These are the things that with vision, normal vision, we take for granted. I had a client the other day tell me, you know, John, I could see the moss on my fence and I could see the dew on the leaves of the backyard. And you know what I said to myself? Wow. There are some things I just never thought of. The texture of moss on your fence. You could see that kind of detail with the Patriot viewpoint. And it is important. A lot of our clients have just testimony after testimony after testimony have shared their stories with us. Our website is patriotvisionindustries.com. The number is 800-364-1610. I encourage you to call me. Ask me. I'll share. Our customers are very open. They've told us they want to share their story. I just received a letter that was so unbelievable from a veteran because the VA has approved the issuance of this, subject to your eligibility. Let me tell you, it was so profound what he wrote. And I believe it'll be in the newsletter coming up soon for the Blinded Veterans Association. So the Patriot Viewpoint has been phenomenal and by far the most worldwide leader and most successful technology to date. How could we make it better? Introducing the Patriot Viewpoint stand. It's an accessory. You take your viewpoint, place it down on the stand, and it becomes a one-piece standalone reader. Now I'm going to share with you what I mean by that. Let me get a newspaper. I'll come right back. I'm back. The newspaper's folded in half. I'm going to place it down under the unit. I'm going to make sure I'm swiping down. And then I'm going to take a picture, and I'll use my voice. Patriot, take picture. You heard the shutter sound. So it's...
NFC record projections. Anybody's bruise. Cowboys, Packers, Saints, 49ers will take respective division. By Nate Davis, USA Today. In a typical
the whole
offseason,
page,
I release my
greater than
NFL
8.5 by 11.
projections right before training camps begin. But these pandemic-driven times are anything but typical. So, with the league schedule unveiled, I figured why wait given enough 32 teams to change appreciably between now and whenever PS open, if they open.
It's reading out loud that full page, very wide, 14, maybe 15 inch. And it's reading it rather eloquently, right like that. So you could think of it as a standalone reader and a wearable reader and a wearable video magnifier, because it's all of that. The Patriot Viewpoint stand is now available as an accessory to the Patriot Viewpoint. It's an optional accessory. So you may very well want to consider having the stand when you purchase your Viewpoint, or at some point it's a good gift for someone who has a Viewpoint. Okay? All these products will be on our website, by the way, and all the pricing will be on the website. Okay. Some other things I want to just note is people have asked me, so how is your product different than some others? Well, I encourage you with all technology to look at it all as much as you can. Ask around, look at the reviews on the internet, what have you. But by far, the most important thing was to get your hands in front of it, like to try it. So we have a dealer network throughout the country and some parts of the world, throughout the world. That dealer network can help get that arranged. You can always call me. You could also send me an email, jpalmer@thelva.com. It's over here on the screen. You go to our website, send a message there. And I could help get this facilitated so that you can experience what it is that I'm discussing with you. Now, moving right along, there's the Patriot Dazzle. I woke it up. The Patriot Dazzle is a video magnifier. This is very, very consistent, by the way. That magnifies using a camera above a screen. Now, this technology's been out a while. It has. The thing I want you to know is that in some applications, it's just the right thing. So I want you to know that we have a full range of product. I think that's what's important. It's not just this one thing. It's a whole family of product. Our family business with our family of products for your family. So the Patriot Dazzle has the camera that rotates towards me so you can see yourself, rotates down, and can also rotate far away. So that way, if you are at a setting where you can see further away, you just simply rotate the camera away. And let's see, there's a mannequin over there. There she is. Wearing the Patriot Viewpoint, by the way. So that is how that works. It's pretty straightforward. Turn it on, magnify your image, use it, shut it off. That's pretty much it. Next product. Now this is for, actually, it was developed for telemedicine, telehealth. So yeah, that's getting popular now, huh, due to COVID. The way it works is, it's a simple to use appliance. Think of your blender, your toaster. What does it do? It does what you need it to do when you need it to do it. Don't overcomplicate things, right? A lot of our clients were calling us, including the VA for that matter, the Veterans Administration. They're like saying, you know, John, it's tough getting web cameras nowadays. Yeah, everyone's buying them up. This is the computer, the camera, the screen, all of it wrapped into one product. So this could be put in your home and also taken with you upstairs, downstairs. You want to show your laceration on your elbow to your primary care physician. You want to show some skin condition to your dermatologist. They're not going to see you unless it's virtual. You can do it with this. This is the Patriot Video Connect. It's an affordable solution that does the job as an appliance to connect for telehealth. And last but certainly not least, this incredible new debut, a machine like no other machine. So let me tell you about this machine. What do you see straight up is 3 knobs. Straight up 3 knobs. No buttons, just 3 knobs.
Speed 60%, speed 70%. Volume 50%, volume 60%.
So that's very, very traditional. You turn the knob
Volume
clockwise,
70%.
it's louder.
Volume
Counterclockwise.
60%.
So this is the world's first, I'm debuting it right here with you guys right now. The Patriot Voice EZ. So the way it works is, for a standalone reading machine, for those with traumatic brain injury or perhaps dyslexia, for those who are totally blind or visually impaired, you want to sit back and have your cup of coffee and have the paper read to you. You just take your paper and you place it down. When you place the paper down on the machine, it knows what to do. You just have to relax and listen. And then the world of print becomes joyous again because you get to hear it. So it processes the words and then it'll read them out.
JJE 84 Thursday, May 21st, 2021. Hotel Star Banner 1 www.uncle NFL NFC record projections. Anybody's guess. Cowboys, Packers, Saints, 49ers will take respective divisions.
So if I want to pause it in case I want to get to the door, if someone's at the door,
record projections right.
I could just pause it with the tap of a button. For those who are totally blind, it's very tactile. You can feel that. You can feel the bass. You can feel where to place the paper. Resume is going to tap the button again, much like your digital audio books. If you want to spell the last word,
R-I-G-H-T.
That's right, R-I-G-H-T. This third knob, you just push it and it spells. And then, if you want to go forward and skim read,
Before, train, camps, begin.
or backwards,
Camps,
I'm turning clockwise or counterclockwise on the middle knob. So the overall magic to this machine is its interface is easy to use. And you know, we could have Albert Einstein in the room with us right here. That's genius. Anything that's going to make our life easier is something that's going to be very well welcomed. So for my clients who have said to me, John, it's getting to be very laborious reading, and I don't want my neighbor reading my bank statement, etc., 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 you know what I mean? I say just get a reader like this, get your shredder, and you'll start working on your paperwork in your home, get rid of some of that mail that you don't need, because a lot of it you do shred, but you want to read it first. So if you remove the paper, to read the other half of it, you will be having to place it down again. So it can take another shot or picture of that section of print that you place down. The Patriot Voice EZ is the next generation to our Patriot Voice Plus, which we've introduced the original Patriot Voice 22 years ago. So it's really developed over the years. We still have the Patriot Voice Plus.
Coordinator Kellen Moore in an offense that returns largely intact, assuming franchised.
Let me pause that. But the EZ is 3 knobs. So, hence the EZ. Patriot Voice EZ. So, in review, the Patriot Pro, which is the Apple product, the Patriot VRM, the Android, the Patriot Titan, the desktop conventional, the Patriot Viewpoint wearable with now the new Patriot Viewpoint stand, which is an optional accessory, the Dazzle, Patriot Dazzle, Patriot Video Connect, and the Patriot Voice EZ. That's a good lineup there for our Patriot branded product. The Patriot was branded by me like around 28 years ago, 25 years ago, and it's just been tremendous, the overwhelming enjoyment that I've had in this industry in helping others help themselves. So I'm hoping this video has been educational and informative and not as boring as I thought I would be. I hope. It is my first. I'm telling you, I've never done this before. So COVID has moved me to change, and this is what I'm doing. For all you out there at the lighthouses, the agencies, the institutions, the colleges, Department of Ophthalmologies, and for all you consumers and end users, please, I encourage you, give us a call. The number's on the screen here. The website, patriotvisionindustries.com. The number is 800-364-1610 for those of you who cannot see the screen. And let us make it easier for you to live life to its fullest. Thank you so much, and have a great day.